that's nice. Nah. Hey Luke, what's up? And cement. Today is pretty much a boring one. There won't be any progression. This is basically not part of the main I mean, it's part of the main series, but all we're basically doing today is just grinding, walking in a straight line for probably an hour or two, smashing rocks. So you can safely skip this stream if you're not interested in watching that, and I would not blame you. Let's see. There we go. We're going to take a couple of these because I'm probably going to need them. Oof. Alright, drink some of these. Drink, I said. Thank you. Drink another one. That should do it. Alright, now we're just going to go downstairs and hack stones for probably an hour or two. Are these ready? Oh, they are ready. Well then. Guess we're doing a little bit of farming first. That's good news. This one not ready? You stink. That's fine. Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I've got my computer running in the background, and I'm playing, Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, God, I thought I saw an enemy. Well, that's cool. Basically, I've got my computer running in the background with a headset, so I can listen to music while I play. Dang, man, they really trashed this place. What you got? Nothing? Yeah, chop. Alright, so we need to hurry up and get this farming stuff done and get back underground. So, recipes. I need 10 aloe vera, 10 potatoes. I want to supercharge this garden eventually, but for now, this is good enough. Nope, not 10, 9. Golden rod. Come on, golden rod. 10. And that should do it, I think. Let's see. It's this one, so... Yep, there we go. Now we just walk along, hammering the button. Nope. Aloe vera. Now we just hammer this one. There we go. Where's my corn? Oop, let's spin this way. Corn, corn, corn. I don't think all of these are fertilized. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fertilize some of these later. Right now, I really don't care. I just want to get as much of this stuff planted. And it should be about ready to harvest when I'm done. Let's check and see if this is empty. It should be. It is. Like I said in the description of this video, the stream, not going to be doing anything interesting today. Just throw all that in there. Throw that and this, and then this. Nope, food. All right. Put the baseball cap in here. Now we're just going to drop down to the bottom of the world and... Oh, I forgot I put that there. Alright, and here we go. We're just gonna sit here and walk in a straight line. Now, I did reduce the block durability to 50% so that I could one-shot this stuff, because you basically get 4 times the amount of stone in Alpha 19. And yeah, this is just taking too long if I leave it at the default, whatchamacallit, durability. But I'm only going to leave it at 50% while I farm the stone. Once I'm done with this, I'll bump it back up to the normal durability for blocks. Because otherwise, it's too easy to break into places, and I'm not really a fan of that. Plus, this will speed things up, because I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to play this, this Let's Play's not probably going to go to, like, day 100 plus, so I want to get some stuff done. And I want to do some decently sized builds, and I'm going to need an astronomical amount of stone to do so. Yeah, 25 stone. By default, you get 50 in Alpha 19, and then if you have all 5 mother load, you get 100, and then if you throw the candy on top of that, you get 125 per block. Yeah, so 25 is pretty crappy. Hey, Big Mars, what's up? Just so you know, Big Mars, this is not a progression stream. This is just a grind stream for probably an hour or two. Just gonna walk in a line, smashing stones. I got my headset on so I can listen to music while I just walk in a line. So if you hear me hum occasionally, it's probably because I'm listening to music. I am definitely going to get a capture card, and then maybe I will be able to do some videos of this pre-recorded, post them. PS4 is on Alpha 15. We're not going to be getting another console version until they decide to make a new one for the PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. And that's probably going to be at least a minimum of probably a year or two. Officially, they still haven't announced anything about a next-gen version, or a current-gen, I should say, version. Doing paperwork and drinking coffee in my office. Oh, that's cool. I wish I could play music on this, but I don't want to deal with all the annoyance of trying to do that. Although pretty much all the music I listened to today is the royalty-free music. It's pretty much all I've been listening to for the last couple of years. And I don't know if they can even copyright strike if I put like or licensed music in and I don't give permission, since I'm not making money on this. I don't know if that's a thing. I should probably look into that. Oh, nice little stutter. Hopefully you guys can hear okay, because I've got my old Razer Thresher headset on my PS4, and I've got it down around my neck, and I've just lifted up the microphone so I can use it, and then I've got little earbuds from my computer in my actual ears, so I can't hear the game at all, of course. I'm just hoping this stupid headset doesn't do what it used to do and just randomly shut off, because I don't think I would hear it. How much have I got already? Ooh, that's not bad. Not too shabby. I have done a little bit of progress since the end of the last video stream, I don't know, 2 days ago or whatever it was. I did a little bit of spam crafting, so now my weapon and tools are both blue. They're like 420, something like that. And then I crafted a bunch of gunpowder to increase my gunsmithing, and then I made a little bit of ammo, and that's pretty much all I did. Holy crap. Went a little too far back. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty boring. I'm probably not even going to talk for most of the stream. What I usually do when I watch people grind, other YouTubers and stuff, I just put on my own music and just kind of let it run. Hey, Zep, what's up? Just grinding the good old stone. I had to change the durability to 50% just for this. I did 2 hours, I don't know, like last week or whatever it was. And I think I only did about 50 or so minutes of actual grinding stone. And I think I only got like, what did I get? Like 4 stacks? And again, it sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. So, I went ahead and decided just for the grinding here, I'll drop the durability of blocks down to 50%, and then when I'm done grinding, I'll put it back to 100. I'm playing on the my PS4 Pro now. I just played, I think it was it last night? It might have been, yeah, I think it was last night. I borrowed my brother's PS5 to test out the streaming software and make a final decision whether I was going to buy a capture card so I don't have to use the PS4 or PS5's, excuse me, built-in streaming software, and I pretty much confirmed what I already knew. The PS5 streaming software is horrendously bad, just like the PS4 streaming software. So, as soon as I can get the $60, I'm going to go ahead and buy the capture card. Then I can just stream it straight through my computer, and I can use my second monitor for chat, etc., etc. Plus, then I could actually make videos are easier. I wasn't aware Share Factory is how it streams. I just use the broadcast button, and whatever it uses to stream, it streams, and it was pretty bad. Messages that people would type in would get cut off, so I could only see part of the message, and then the messages would only appear on screen for like a couple of seconds, and if I didn't read them, they disappeared, and I couldn't read them. It was bad. The game definitely seemed to run a bit better, a little bit smoother. So, if and when I get my PS5 soon-ish, I will definitely be using that to play. But I just did not like the streaming software. I thought the Share Factory was just for making like I don't know, editing videos. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know that was actually used for streaming. Xbox is better. Yeah, go figure. Well, I don't never have, and never will own an Xbox. I don't have anything against them other than the controller. I don't like the controller. But, I'm a PlayStation guy. I always have been. There are a few exclusives I wouldn't mind, like, Forza. I really liked, I played Forza 4. Was it 4? Yeah, I think it was 4. Way back on the 360. And it was a pretty darn good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Xbox. I don't like hate it, but I got no interest in them. I don't care about the exclusives like Halo and stuff. I'm not really big on first-person shooters. I know I'm playing one, yes, but I'm talking about actual, like, Wolfenstein and Doom and all that. I'm just not a fan. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but really, the PS4 is pretty much the same. I mean, just without the bloated Windows software on it. The one thing that annoys me about Sony is that they still haven't added a halfway decent web browser to their systems. I mean, I understood why they didn't for the PS3 because it was all new and stuff, and the internet and network. And then the PS4 really surprised me because they still use their crappy whatever it is browser. But I figure by now they would have either licensed a real browser or just developed one for themselves. So I gotta admit, that really surprises me. Because I don't even know if the PS5 has a browser. I really don't know a lot about the PS5 since I don't have one. I tinkered with my brother's a little bit, but I don't want to mess with his because it is his. If this stimulus check thing comes through at the end of this month or later this month, I will be looking for a PS5 to purchase. Since now, apparently in this stimulus, they're actually going to give a check to people like myself that are dependents. So if that's the case, I shall definitely be getting a PS5. And then everything else goes into savings in case my car breaks down. It is 19 years old. So it'll be nice to have a little money saved up in case something goes wrong. I want to hum the songs I'm listening to, but it would be so strange. You guys would be like, what the hell is he humming for? Yeah, 15. Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I don't really care about the rest of the stuff in the bill. I'm just interested in the bottom line. The bottom line is me getting a little bit of money, which would be nice. Digital sound port. Really? I didn't know this. Some anime tunes. No, I'm not listening to anime tunes. I do. Well, I don't know. Does this playlist have? Yeah, I think it does have a few anime songs on it. Ooh. Optical. Oh, wait. The PS5 doesn't have an optical pre-out? No way. That's one of the best things about the PS3 and PS4 was that it had the optical pre-out. That's actually what I used on my PS3 and 4. Wow, I didn't know that. That sucks. How did they forget that? That's like the next gen, or not next gen, that's like the best version of the sound pre-outs. That's really weird. It seems like a strange omission. Maybe they just figured not enough people used it and they decided to cut it out to save cost. That sucks. I actually used that. Well, that blows goats. I got proof. Actually, I guess it won't really matter for me since I'll be running this through I'll be running my PS5 through my computer. I don't even have a TV anymore. I got rid of my TV like 6 months ago. Yeah, that would be my guess, Zep. They probably did it to save a little bit of money. I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. Well, of course, yeah, of course, the HDMI is standard now. But the PS5 and the Xbox Series S or Series X, they are pretty damn powerful. And I think you're getting a really good deal at $500 and $400 for them. I really do. I mean, obviously, they said I don't know much about the Xbox, but I know the PS5 has, like, the equivalent of a 2070 Super, which, that's a pretty darn good thing. And then I think it's got 16 gigs of RAM, and the processor I don't know much about. I only used it for Rock Band, Rocksmith, to eliminate the HDMI lag. Oh, I didn't know there was lag in the HDMI. That sucks. Oop. Well, that definitely stinks. The sad thing is, since I don't have the money to buy a PS5, but when I did have the opportunity to get one through my brother, we couldn't find one, and now every so often they're popping up enough where they don't instantly sell out. I mean, they're not up for more than an hour or two or something and they sell out, but you actually have a decent chance of getting one sometimes. And of course, so now I don't have the money. But that's alright. I'll get one. Not really in a big rush. My PS4 works. And this is probably the only thing I'll really ever play on it. That's why, if I could get the one without the Blu-ray drive, I'm fine with that because almost all of my games are digital now. And the few, well, not few, I have quite a few discs, but almost every game I've got on disc, I've got on PlayStation Plus for free. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Big Mars. They're still hard to get, but they're becoming a bit easier. What makes me laugh is how some places are reporting, oh, the PS5 sales are they're not selling as many as like the PS4 did in the same time frame. They're selling out every single one within minutes of going up. So if they're not selling as much like the number as the PS4 did in the same time, it's because there aren't any physical units available. It's not because nobody's buying them. I mean, come on. Use your brain here. And I'm sure the same is true of the Xbox. It seemed like it actually was working, but for some reason the mute button was tied to the controller's mute button, and I don't know why. Fortunately, once I get a capture card and I run it through my computer, that won't be an issue, because I won't be using the PS5's microphone or audio or anything. It'll all go through my computer. It's one of the reasons I want to get a capture card. Oh, I hate that bug. Alright, a little over 2.5 stacks. Not too bad. Yeah, it would be nice if I could get one with the disk drive, but if I find a PS5 without the disk drive, I'm snatching it. I don't mind saving the extra $100. The good thing is, unlike the Xbox S and X, the $400 PS5 is exactly the same. The only difference is the disk drive. It's not a weaker GPU, CPU, doesn't have less RAM or anything. It's literally identical. Personally, I would never consider an Xbox S. I want the most power I can get. But you save money! Yeah, I don't care. They're already so relatively cheap compared to a PC. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. That's why I want to do this. And like I said, I did it offline before. Or offline, not on stream or whatever. On the first series I did, and some people were like, we wanted to see it. Oh yeah, I hear you, Zep. I am very much a proponent for disc-based. I don't ever want to go to full digital. I love discs. But since in the last like 5 or 10 years, I've lost a lot of my interest in gaming in general because of my mental health and all that stuff. I started buying a lot of games digital when they would go on sale and stuff. And they would sometimes have pretty good deals, but let's be honest, most of the deals on the store are nowhere near as good as the deals on physical media, which always has just boggled the mind. But most of the games that I do have on disc, I've probably got about 20 games that are still on disc for the PS4. I think all but one of them I own now on the digital PlayStation Plus collection or whatever. Or not the PlayStation Plus collection, that's something different. I got them through PlayStation Plus. Like Bloodborne. God, there's just so many of them. But I think the only one that I don't have the digital version of is Dark Souls 3, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll ever even play it. I do like the game, but sadly I'm not very good at action RPGs. I wish I were, but I thoroughly enjoy them, but the only way I can get through them is by over-leveling. I have to brute force the game because I'm just not very good. But I definitely agree, and obviously I'd rather have the disc version, but I seriously weighed the pros and cons, and honestly it doesn't matter to me which one I get. Pretty much whichever one I can find, and if it's for sale, the first one I find, I'm buying it. And it's good for me because if the disc one comes up, I'll happily pay the $500. If the discless one comes up, I'll pay the $400, save the $100. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I would rather have the disc. Yes, 3 full stacks. Sweet. And look at that, it took about half the time. Who'd have thought? Some people probably get all upset, been out of shape, that I reduced the block durability, but whatever. It's my game, I do what I want. I want to get to the bigger builds and stuff, and I desperately need the cement. Or stone. Make this nice little tunnel 3 wide all the way to the trader. And then later on, if I want, I can put a mini bike down here and drive straight to the trader without having to drive over the mountains and hills and everything else. I need to find more traders so I can get me an auger. This would be so nice if I had an auger. Of course, I need gas. Ugh. What do you mean? I love the 2012 Three Stooges. I actually have it on Blu-ray. It's one of the only movies I bought in the last 10 years. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Supposedly they're making a sequel. I'm hoping to enjoy that as well. If it comes out in my lifetime, anyway. I don't really think 2012 is an old movie, but hard to believe it was that long ago. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna get the screamers. Not sure what you mean, Gian. Yeah, I did. I like the 2012 Stooge movie. Oh, when are they making the movie? No word. The new movie, the sequel or whatever. I heard about it like, I don't know, a year or two ago, that supposedly it was greenlit to make a sequel, but considering it took like 2 decades or more to get the first movie out, who knows when we'll see the sequel. Probably like 2030. I mean, I wish that were a joke, but it really isn't. I miss getting iron from stone. How far have we gone? Nah. Oh wow, we're almost to the turn. Oh, there's the turn right there. Nice. Wonderful. All right. Made it to the turn. Awesomeness. Is there a way to force them to dig? Well, if you're underneath them and they hear you, they will start digging immediately. Even if you're at bedrock. Of course, when you're at bedrock and they dig, that's only during a horde night. Because they won't hear you at bedrock on a non-horde time. Yep, this is it. Ooh, I'll take your lead, thank you. I actually wasn't sure how awesome or how good or bad the digging zombies are, but after having experienced them, they're really, it's such a minor thing. It's like everything else. A lot of people overblew it. Oh, it's so horrible, it's gonna end the game. Yeah, it didn't. Who thought? It wasn't that big a deal. But man, to hear some people back when they first announced it, you'd think somebody threatened to kill their firstborn child. The way people acted. But I'm happy to say it's a pretty neat feature. I actually like it. I think it adds a little bit to the game, and they don't dig that fast. So it's not bad. I actually think it's a pretty good feature. It's like the zombie rage mechanic where in Alpha 18 they added if you whenever you hit a zombie or a zombie takes damage, regardless of the source, they will occasionally briefly start running or moving faster. God, same thing. People just went nuts. Oh my God, you're ruining the game. You'll never be able to melee again. And then, of course, it came out and it was not a big deal. It took a little learning curve, but so does everything. And then once you figured it out and you got used to it, very, very manageable. I actually really like the zombie rage feature, and I was definitely on the fence. I was like, I don't know, that doesn't sound very good, but I'll give it a chance. Rage running like my ex. Yeah. Like I said, I give everything a chance because there have been so many things that they've said there, or they have added, that I was like, absolutely. If I were the kind of person that would do a knee-jerk reaction, it would have been like, oh my God, that sucks, I don't like it, I'm gonna mod it out. But I don't. I give it a shot, and if I truly dislike it, then I'll mod it out. Like the encumbrance system, I don't like the encumbrance system. I can deal with it, as you guys have seen from my Let's Plays. I haven't modded it out in my Let's Plays. It's perfectly fine, but I personally don't enjoy it. So when I play my personal games, yes, I mod it out. But it's really not that big a deal. It's just a minor annoyance. Easy to overcome with all the good stuff, and they don't force you to buy the Pack Mule perk. So, I mean, you can, but you don't have to, and I like that. Yes, give me this lead. Yes, yes, yes. Lead, lead, lead. I'm getting a whopping 15 lead. That is so lame. I don't remember how much you get in Alpha 19, but I know it's more than 15. And that's good, because we do need the lead. Need to make more buckshot, need to make more, well, pretty much everything. Alright. This won't collapse. Sometimes the sand will drop, but generally speaking, it won't collapse. I'm too far underground. The rocks are strong. They won't collapse. Sand can, but actual stone, no. You can actually carve out a really large area underground in these older versions, and it breaks the physics of the game. You'll have floating land masses and stuff. It's actually quite amusing. It sucks when you're trying to collapse a large section of the world, but other than that... Ooh. There we go. I see lead. Man, the textures are so messed up in these older versions. And it's not just the console version, it was just like this in the PC version too in Alpha 15. The textures had a higher resolution, because this is like half texture resolution. But yeah, the textures blur together and they bleed into each other. It just... well. Alpha 16 was a significant improvement, but still pretty crummy. Yeah, in these older... well, I'm so far underground that the structural integrity here is pretty much, well, rock solid, no pun intended. Yeah, they're other than sand, if there's sand above you, sometimes like here, sometimes you'll get some of it to drop down on you, but the actual stones will not collapse. And it's partially because the physics are broken, but also because there's so much stone above me that even in real life, it wouldn't collapse. I mean, they make mines all the time. No, Zep, it's not about being honest. It's some people actually want to watch this. They want to see the grind. Yeah, I'm not worried about you guys trusting me. I mean, it's the first of all, it's the PS4 version. You can't cheat. If you when you create the world, if you don't make it a what do you call it, a creative world, then there is no cheating. There's no console commands on console. I can't type in creative mode and activate it whenever I want, or God mode, or give myself stacks of items. You can't do any of that on console. On PC, yes. Console, no. So yeah, I'm not doing this for that reason. I'm doing it because some people like to watch the grind. I don't mind watching the grind sometimes. I'll load it up and I'll listen to music, kind of like I'm doing now. Like somebody said, it's just kind of... I could save scum, but what would be the point? That's usually save scumming is when you don't get a result you want and you just reload. Save scumming wouldn't do any good in this game. That's usually done to get a different result when you're doing something that involves random number generation, which this game doesn't use. Well, I mean, it does, but... well, I mean, I guess you could use it to get different loot, like if you wanted to loot a hardware store or something. I guess then you could do it, but honestly, that's a lot of work. Uploading and downloading these save files take quite a while. I can't say I would do that. Oh, you don't know Neebs Gaming? He's he's actually a group of people, and they do scripted game Let's Plays and stuff. And 7 Days to Die is one of the games they do. It's scripted. It's like they do like a TV show with different camera angles and stuff because they have multiple people playing, and they actually have like a story kind of. I tried watching it. I couldn't get into it, but from what I understand, they're pretty popular. But I'm pretty sure 7 Days is not all they do. They do other games too. Okay. All right, almost 6 stacks, 5 stacks, nice. Yeah, I don't like multiplayer either. I'm a loner at heart, both in real life and in games. The rare times I've done multiplayer has been with my buddy Moon Knight, but it's only because I've known him for 30-something years. We've been friends since we were kids. So I trust him. Well, it's not even just trust. Raft, Ark, maybe Conan. Yeah, exactly. They do a lot of different games. But I think that their draw is that it's like a scripted TV show. And it's a cool concept. I like the idea, but I tried watching them and I don't know, it wasn't my thing. I couldn't get into it. But yeah, they're pretty popular. And it takes a lot to organize multiple people. Ooh, it finally broke. Ooh, I forgot it doesn't go in there. So I've got 2 full stacks of iron. Nice. Yeah, I actually own Ark. I think I've got Conan Exiles through PlayStation Plus, maybe. I think. I played Ark. The reason I bought Ark was because of 7 Days. They're like, oh, it's pretty cool and it's kind of similar. And yeah, I played it for a couple hours and I couldn't even get off the beginning area because I kept getting murdered by dinosaurs. And then you have to go get your... I was done. I gave it a chance and I just could not. It irritated me. But the concept sounds cool. Taming dinosaurs and stuff. But plus, it had a lot of things I didn't like food spoilage. That grinds my gears. Hey, Minnick, what's up? Raft, I've never bought. I've watched. I watched Cage play it. I think it feels like years ago. I'm not sure if it actually was. And Raft looks like a cool game, but it's the kind of game that I could watch but not play. The only newish game I've kind of been looking at, maybe, possibly, is, what do you call it, that new Valheim game. And only because it has controller support. Let's Play of Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk was... I don't know, just nothing about Cyberpunk appealed to me. I don't really care for the genre, I don't know, the punk or whatever you want to call it, the style. Really, it never appealed to me. And so I felt bad that so many people bought it and it ended up being kind of crummy, but yeah, I was never interested in it. The theme, that's the word. Yes, thank you. I was never interested in the theme. I don't dislike it. It's just I just have no opinion either way. It doesn't appeal to me. Ooh, can I get some more? Nope, looks like that's all there was. But I'm hoping they do eventually get it all fixed up, because from what I read and stuff, it sounds like it was pretty bad and all the missing content and stuff. I was like, man, that sucks. People have been waiting like half a decade or more for it, and it comes out and it's missing half the content, and it's broken beyond belief. You can't even do anything. Yeah, that sucks. Even if you don't like a game, you still don't want something to be that bad. There you go. The UI is horrible. Wow, 7 people watching me? Gotta deal with a Karen. Okay. Hard to believe 7 people are watching me just smack on stones. That's why I put in the title, or in that, just grinding, so nobody would come in here thinking that I'm doing anything interesting. The Walking Dead, never seen it. Pretty mediocre, yeah. I actually do own Dying Light. I never beat it. I made it pretty far. I wanted to buy not a sequel, the DLC, because I heard you could get like vehicles and stuff and run zombies over, and you could upgrade it and customize it. That really appealed to me. I really liked it. I thought it was a great game. It sounds like the sequel's in trouble, though. Apparently Techland's having some serious issues of some kind. So, hopefully Dying Light 2 doesn't get canceled or something. But, don't know. I mean, I won't buy it, not because I don't want it, but because, like I said, I've got a stack of games I've never even played. And I never even beat the first one, and not because it wasn't good, I couldn't stay interested in it because of my broken brain. I just lost interest in games, and I played it for a while. Very cool game. I love the parkour. It was a little wonky at first, but once you get used to the parkour, it's pretty darn cool. Then again, I really like Dead Island, so... Yeah, the Doom buggy, yeah. Have I said I'm old-fashioned? Well, I am old-fashioned, kind of. I'm not old, but I'm not young either, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I really like Dead Island. Even with all the bugs and stuff in the first one, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wanted to get the remasters on the PS4, but then when I saw they didn't run at 60 frames, I was like, I know that's a silly reason not to get it, but I was like, no, it's got to run at 60 frames, man. Now that I'm used to PC gaming and it's 60 frames, frame rate is one of those things like screen tearing. If you don't notice it, be happy that you don't notice it, because once you do, you can't unnotice it. You can't unsee it. And that's what happened to me. Until the PS3 generation, I never noticed games that had like significant slowdown or frame rate. It didn't bother me. I didn't really notice it. But then during the PS3 generation, I started noticing things like the screen tearing and the frame rate. I noticed it. And I've tried to ignore it, and I can't. I've tried. Yeah, I wouldn't say 30 is unplayable, but compared to 60, absolutely. I mean, like this is not... It's not 60 frames, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's playable. Oh, retro. Yeah, I do like retro stuff, but I don't really... I used to play a lot of Super Nintendo and all that on emulators and stuff, but not so much anymore. This is pretty much the only game I really play. Occasionally I'll get a little bit interested in like playing Minecraft for a little bit, but Minecraft, as good as it is, it just can't keep me interested because there's no point to building. It's like, I love this game because of the physics and stuff, and then the zombie, the Horde Nights and stuff. To me, those are what make the game interesting. And the building is way more in-depth in this game than it is in Minecraft. Gotta go suffer through an hour of Cyberpunk so I can upload my next video. Alright, man, take it easy. Day 24 already. Jeez. How close are we to the... Oh, we got a long way. Alright, how much stone do we have? Come on, get on there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little over 6 stacks. Nice. Might have to go back soon just to get some smelting. In fact, I think that's a good idea. Let's go head back and get this stuff smelting. Man, even with that helmet light, this is super dark. Man, the textures are just all wonky on this version. Tell you what, I recorded 2 episodes of Alpha 19 this morning. Man, the playability is so radically different. It's so much smoother on PC, not that that's a surprise. Especially considering it's 4 alphas later. When's the next PC stream? I'm not sure. I'm thinking the next stream may well be PC, but I haven't decided. The thing about streaming is I don't plan it out. It just, if I feel like streaming, then I'll stream. If I don't, then I don't. There's days where I want to stream and I'll oversleep. And I'm like, well, I guess I ain't streaming today. Oh, absolutely. The Horde night. When the Hordes come, they will tear your base apart, which is the main reason I really enjoy this game. Where it's like Minecraft, yeah, you build bases and stuff, and it's cool, but there's no point to it. It's not like anything's going to come and tear it down or attack. You need to get some iron in here. You know what, we'll just go ahead and throw all the iron in. Take this, and 29 minutes? No, it's going to need more than that. We'll say 59 minutes, much better. Alright, so I should have plenty of... Ooh, not really. Let's put most of this away. There we go. How much can we make in here? 2,400? Perfect, do it. And here, whatever's left, which probably isn't going to be much. 1,100? Yeah, that's not enough. We need way more than that. Let's do a full 6,000 of sand. There we go. Yeah, 2,400. That's nice. And I got this coming out? Yes, I do. Alright, so let's throw this and that. There we go. Let's put away this and this and this. Sort. Yeah, you can see I made some 7.62. I made some more shotgun shells. Yeah, we should be good. Let's go ahead and eat. I'm sure we're starving or close. Yeah, we weren't far from it. Drink again. Gonna need at least 2 more stews. Yep. Alright, back down we go. Whoop. Bam. Alright. Alright. Nice, good tunnel. 3 by 3, that's perfect. Let's keep going. Is that the end of the tunnel already? Nope, it's just dark. 4 a.m., day 24. Okay. I was hoping I could find some more. Ooh. Nope. Oh, there we go. Bam. Bam. Give me your lead. All your lead belonged to me. Yes, more lead. Whoa. See, there you go. There's some sand collapsing. There we go. Alright, let's get back to this and keep on digging. Probably not going to go a whole lot more since I did get quite a good chunk of stone. It'll take a little while to use all that, so that's good. Let me just go in a nice little orderly fashion here. And just creep along. Once I get a auger, this will go so much quicker. Time is it? It's 11 a.m., so it's still pretty early. Yeah, it is 11. Wow. Where's the torch can? Yeah, I was actually thinking about that on the way back. Maybe I should put some torches down here because it's awfully, even with the helmet, the mining helmet, it's awfully dark. We'll have to see. I'll have to craft some. I don't think I have many left. Ooh, level 74. Is there anything I can buy that I actually want? Let's see. Archery blade cap. No, nothing there. Chemistry tools. No, I don't want any of that. Nor that. Barter. Night vision goggles don't really work in this version. They're super grainy. Quicker crafting. The fixer? You know what? We'll take all 5 of the fixer. Now I won't have to worry about losing as much durability on things. I'm glad that's no longer a thing in Alpha 19. Actually, Alpha 17, they got rid of that. You don't lose quality on stuff when you repair it anymore. I never liked that feature. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but getting a little hot. $74 degrees? Damn. It's got warm in here. My avatar look fat? You mean Noir? She's not fat, she's super skinny. I mean, all you see is from her chest up, so... I don't know, there's just something relaxing about doing this. It may seem, I mean, I'm sure it's boring to watch for most people, and I don't blame you. But when you're actually doing it, it's actually quite, I don't know, it's kind of comforting. Plus, it's really nice to watch those stacks of resources just pile up. Oh, for a second I thought I already made it to the trader. Ooh. Okay, back to chopping. Ooh, I need to go check my tree farm too. I bet you it's grown now. We're gonna need that wood in the near future. Mm-hmm. 92, not bad, not bad. Hey AJ, what's up? I've never, yeah. Well, the reason why is because I try to maintain a pattern or consistency, I guess you'd say, and I tend to do it at 5 p.m. my time. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm not actually playing per se. I'm not doing any progression. I'm just farming and that's it. Oh, that's cool. Well, this isn't really a stream per se. It is a stream, obviously. I'm not actually playing. I'm not making any progression. All I'm doing is just smacking on rocks to collect as much resources as I can so that I don't have to do this stuff on the normal stream, because I've done this a couple times on stream, and yeah, it pretty much drives people away. Not that I blame them, but it's really boring just watch somebody smack on rocks for a half hour. So I'm just doing this and streaming it so that those that want to watch it now or later can pop it up and watch it, I guess. I mean, some people like to, so. But I also don't include this in the playlist either, since. And I also put it in the description that all this is grinding, so you can skip this if you all you want to see is the normal progression. You're not going to miss a single thing. And I'm almost done for now. I'm not going to do this much longer because I've got a pretty decent amount of resources. You can never have enough, but there's no such thing as too much stone or iron. But I want to take a nap for a little bit. I normally would be sleeping at this hour, but I had to do some shopping, so I stayed up a bit longer than normal. I didn't even realize it was already 11 o'clock my time, 11 a.m. I usually go to bed around sunrise, 7, 8 o'clock. But I felt like playing and doing some grinding, so I thought throw in some headphones, listen to some music, and hack away on some rocks. Probably go another 5 or so minutes. I don't know, I've really been wanting to play the PS4 version lately. But, I'm getting a little annoyed at the streaming software for the PS4 and 5 that it's just terrible. And I hate constantly unplugging and plugging my microphone because I'm worried it's going to mess it up. I've had bad luck in the past with constantly plugging and unplugging cables and cords. So, hacky a little bit more. This will go much faster once I get an auger. But I got to get my better barter skill up a little more. We definitely need to get some. I don't know how much. I got 15,000 dukes. That's probably enough to buy an auger. I also still got to get an AK stock. I made some 7.62 ammo yesterday after the stream ended so that I could. So I have a little bit of ammo when I do find an AK. I might look up the map for this and see where the wasteland is. Spam craft a little bit of armor to get some higher armor. And then we might check out the hub city to see if there's any good shops. Like a tool store specifically. Gun store wouldn't hurt. Crack anything, honestly. We could use just about everything right now. So, DJ, if you're still in here, where do you live? Can I rap? No, I cannot rap. I'm what do you call it? The whitest kid or whitest guy you know? No, I definitely cannot rap. Anyway, DJ, like I said, if you're still in here, do you live in the U.S.? Because it sounds to me like you normally can't, or maybe you work during the evening or something. Since you're mentioning that you've never seen me live this early. Alright, this is going to be the last little bit of wall I'm going to hack up. And then I'm going to head out and take a nap. Ooh, got some good stuff here. That's nice. Wow, another level up. Nice, nice. Grab that. Grab that. Alright. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for today. I know it was kind of short, but again, it was just a grind. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, suggestion, or subscribe as always. And of course, stay safe. Take care out there. Back up those game saves. Thank you for joining the stream. And, of course, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be in about 3 hours. So, take it easy, guys.